What is up, everybody? It's me, Trigger Happy Gamer, and today I'm going to be talking about a game I have clocked almost 100 hours on in 3 weeks. Which isn't actually that bad considering some people have clocked in over 100 hours in this week alone, which would freak me out because how do they have so much free time? I will never know. I am a 16, almost 17-year-old girl who can barely freaking get 100 hour or 50 hours in a week. How do you get 100? Well, it's probably because they don't have school, but they do have work, probably. So I'll give them that. But so I'm rambling again. Gosh dang it. But I'm here to talk about a weapon that I saw when I first started playing again. So what I like to do as me, I like research. Research is something that I will always love to do when something, whether political or factual or opinions, I will search up to get what I want. And when I started playing TF2 again, I noticed how much, I was enjoying it once again. And I decided, well, I don't know much about the weapons and what to use and what not to use and what's douchey to use and whatnot. And so I went up online and I searched stuff up, and you're probably just going to be like, noob, you had to search up weapons. Well, that's just what I do. And plus, I acknowledge I'm a noob. You can ask my friends, they snipe me all the time, and it makes me cry a little inside. And I also like to use a Sydney sleeper deal with it. But, but, something that's very annoying that I found that people hate is the Phlogistinator. Or how a lot of people just do Phlog, so when they spell it like that, it makes me think of Phlog, so I'm just gonna call it the Phlog. Phlog. Anyway, so I was interested in why this was annoying, and so I went and asked around to other players in the community, not my friends, but in-game, like, what do you think about the Phlog, whatever, but a lot of people were like, it's really powerful but annoying to counter because it is such a simple linear gun that you don't have anything special about it. So, of course, I got one to see what it was all about. And when I started playing, I noticed how boring it was. Because when I started playing TF2 again, I noticed that I liked classes that I had to strategize more on. As I leaned farther away from Pyro, I grew to liking playing Engineer more because I can add more to the game. I can do more, in a sense, teleporters and all that stuff. But when you're a Phlog Pyro, you just hold down W and you hold down the mouse button and you just run at people. I don't know what it is, if you have like a controller or something. I don't even know if it's compatible with controllers, but whatever. But it's just running. And if you hit someone, you hit someone. And if you get enough to get a crit bar, full your oomph bar, which fills surprisingly fast. I feel like that's something that bugs me. It just fills up so fast. But you're golden. And it's really easy to finish off that heavy and medic combo or whatever. But what I noticed was not only how boring it was, but how frustrating it was to forget you don't have an air blast, so you can't just extinguish players. You end up activating your crits too early, and then you just sit there looking like an idiot. You can tell I've done that a lot. I just randomly I'll extinguish you. Don't worry. Hold on. Boop. Never mind. That's a crit. But it's like really annoying to me when I played Pyro a lot. When I play Pyro, it's just if I were to use, I only ever use the Phlogistinator in combats with tanks because then I don't have to buy crit boosts. If anything, I have to focus on ammo refill, and it's not as hard to deal with. Oh, there's the kitty. Meow. Meow. I'm having a conversation with my cat, just normal stuff, you know? But when I lost my train of thought. But when I play Man vs. Machine, which I do a lot, actually, and there's a tank and no one's playing Pyro, and there's like 6 snipers and an engineer, because, you know, that's just how this stuff works, I go Phlog Pyro. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but it's the Phlog. The Phlog. But when I go that Pyro, I just kind of sit on the tank and shoot it until it's dead. And even then, that's not fulfilling. You're like, oh, I just blew up an entire tank, when it would have been challenging if I were to use the backburner or stock flamethrower or something, and it would have taken longer. I just defeated it because I got crits ready, and yeah, I did it. And if you want to make the game easy, that's understandable, but I don't know what it is. It's probably because I was born really bad at video games, but when the game is too easy, it's boring. And that's what I'm thinking. It took away the air blast feature. Phlog doesn't have an air blast, which is not only annoying when you have to extinguish players and you can't, but it's also annoying when you cannot, for the life of you, shoot back projectiles and you end up getting shot into the wall because you're really bad. But taking away a feature and made the class so linear and boring. I mean, sure, pyros were confusing at first, you know, is it a defense or support? Is it offense or whatever? And, you know, whenever, you know, oh, this map has a lot of choke points, I can go pyro because it's easier to attack in and keep people out. But when you're using the Phlog, it's like so easy and so annoyingly easy. It's just sad. Anyway, that was my thoughts on the Phlogistinator or Phlogistinator or cool looking flamethrower that is. Yes. I don't know. Anyway, that was my jumbled mixed up thoughts on the matter. This has been me, Tori, and I'll see you next time. Boy. Also, if you want to see more of this, guys, make sure to tell me what weapon you want me to talk about in the comments down below. And, whatever, you know. I don't know how to end videos anymore. Gosh dang it!